Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Debbie and this is my crafty den. Hi everyone, I am back with my very last planner spread in my 2023 classic sized happy planner. So this is my social media planner, but I wanted to show you a little something just in case you are a paper crafter that would really like to start using a planner, a happy planner for this one. But you could do this type of decorating in any planner that you choose. You would just have to take your measurements. So most paper crafters have a paper trimmer, 12 by 12 inch paper pads, and scissors, and this type of double-sided tape. Or you could use a glue stick if you wanted to. I have this, so I thought I'd use it. One of the things that I also have as a person who's done happy planning for a while is one of these punches. But since Happy Planner started using this full 3 boxes and not using the headers, this isn't quite tall enough. Not quite, but I make it work, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So this is the Say Freeze paper pad from Recollections. This is a Michael's Hot Buy. I got it a couple of years ago, and it has some lovely papers in it. And the 2 sheets that I used for this in particular were the poinsettias, because I want to do a poinsettia themed spread, and I also used full strips that I just trimmed from this diagonal plaid, and I think it's just beautiful, and it goes really pretty with that poinsettia. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set this over here and this over here. And what I've done, and I'm going to give you the dimensions just in case you're a new planner and you're wondering what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to set all my papers over here. This is why the Happy Planner is so fantastic, everybody, because you just take these out and put them down on your desktop to work on them. It just makes things so much easier. So like I said, I cut strips. And in my case, I just cut 4 strips. This one's a little wider. These ones are... So these 2 are about 3/8 of an inch. The largest one is about 5/8 of an inch. And this smallest one, so this one is not quite 1/4 of an inch. It is probably 3/16 of an inch. So, and I'm going to put them down on my paper like this. And on these ones, I've taken 2 strips. This is the double-sided tape. I've had that in my stash for a while, and I don't use it very much anymore. And what you could use for this that would make it really, really easy, just a tape runner, guys. That would make it so much easier, but I didn't know if I had enough left in there. So I used my double-sided tape. So I've got my strips, 2 pieces of this on the back of each one of these. This one just barely holds one, and it's hard to get lined up, but I got it on there. I have a piece cut. This is 1 5/8 by 7.5 inches, and that's going to go down my sidebar. And then I have 7, should be 1.5 by 2.5 inches. These are just a hair shy because that's what size this is. And yeah, so you can cut 1.5 by 2.5 inch pieces. I'm just going to set my pieces aside. I'm just going to start this by going down my sidebar first. I am going to just pull off these little backing pieces. Let's get that one off of there. I have a little extra tape sticking off the end of that one I don't need. So I'm going to line this up here. I want the berries to hang down from the top here. So it's easier for me to get this lined up. And there's just a small grid on here. So it's easier for me. I want this to go right to the outside of my page. So I'm just going to go to the top of this grid right here so that it's even with this top line. And then I'm going to go down the side of my page. There's just a tiny little wee bit showing. Hardly anything at all on this side over here. Then I'm just going to press, and I've got that piece, and it decorates down the side here with these really pretty poinsettias. I love this poinsettia paper, and I didn't use it for anything. So next, I'm going to take my widest strip. So I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to measure from here to here so that this fits these boxes right here. And then I am going to, just using a pen, put a little mark right there and trim it. That's the one thing that's easier about doing this. You can get your measurements exact. I am going to take this one and I'm going to trim off. So I'm going to take this strip, take all my backing paper off, get rid of these little things here. And then I'm going to put this little strip right at the bottom. And I'm going to go below the line. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to line it right up on that line and press that down. So I want my boxes to go like this. So I want 1, 2, 3. I want 1, 2, 3 up there. And then I want 4 boxes down here like this. But because I want these to be put down in such a way that my boxes are going to be perfect in between these strips. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one and put it in this box. I'm going to put this one in this box. Making sure that I line it down my line. This one here. Line it, butt it right up to this piece and right up that line. And I'm going to put it on this way because I want, just because I want the red of this poinsettia down the outside of my page. So I have those decorative boxes in. Then I am going to so I'm going to put this one here like that. And then there. So I have those. I'm just working from the bottom up just to assure that everything is going to fit perfectly the way I want it. So I want this one here. It goes above this line now because this is taking up part of that box. This one around and put it over here. and I think I want this one this way. There. So I have all my boxes in, and then I'm going to line this up right on that line. Just like that, and go right over this. So rather than trying to cut this down to that perfect size, I just chose to do it like that. I thought it would be easier to just go over. And then, okay, so I'm back. I just had to answer my phone. And so I have this strip down, which I dropped down there really fast. So, and I don't think I can get it back up again, so I'm going to leave it. It's off here by a hair, but that's fine. So I have these down. Now I have this really thin little strip, and I just want to use it across the top of the page here like this. I'm going to peel this back. Let's see. I'm going to start here. And I am going to trim this just like that. And then I'm going to continue on the other page. The nice thing about using scrapbooking paper is because it's a little bit stiff, you can control what you're doing with it just a little bit better. I'm just going to grab a red Papermate ink joy, and I am going to use it for putting some boxes down here for checklists. So I'm going to make little square boxes. So I've got one there. This is going to be my Instagram post, and I'm going to put a spot down here for a couple of to-dos. And I'm going to put these across my page. So that's how easy it is to set that part up. I want to have a little bit of decor in here because I don't need all of this room. So I'm going to go back to... So I'm going to just take my scissors and I'm going to cut out a few things here. So I'm just going to take this and this. I mean, this spread is already over the top with poinsettias. So why not take that? I'm going to take that and this. And I'm going to do some fussy cutting. Okay, so I've trimmed out just 4 pieces. And I'm just going to use a glue stick. This is a permanent glue stick. This is a Scotch brand, but of course any brand will do. And I'm not even going to get out anything to put these down on. I'm just going to hold on to them while I put some of this glue stick on them. And then I'm going to add my finishing touch to this spread. That's so pretty. I love how easy it is to do something like this with scrapbooking paper because this paper is so easy to work with. And like I said, if you're a paper crafter anyway, you're used to doing stuff like this. Whoops, I guess I should get the right end of the glue. I'm going to put this little bit here on as well. Just like that. Okay, so I have my full spread done. So let me just put it back in my planner. There, that's so pretty. I love it. Even looks good with my little tag sticking out the top. So if you like this spread, give the video a thumbs up. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments, and I'll see everybody in the next video. So that you can find your way to the next video, subscribe now if you haven't done that already, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now, everybody.